Thank you. Habari yako? Asante. My brother. Habari yako? Nashukuru Mungu. Asante. Thank you very much. Thank you. How the girls do? Yeah. Asante. Asante, habari yenu? Kwa salama nyote? Nashukuru. Asante. God bless you. Thank you. These are your soldiers. Afya kwa wananchi bila magendo, faraja kwa wenye dhiki, nionyeshe upendo. Mina believe KENYA yangu watu wangu tangu back in the days.
I want you to lay the foundation stone and then can continue. We're expecting in 15 months from the beginning of this month we will have a function. Yeah. So it's your honor to unveil. So there you have the plan. There you have what is
going to actually look like.
What it's going to look like.
Beautiful.
It's set in a way that will connect the main hospital. Because apart from having wards, other services like the CT scanner, the laboratory, the X-ray will be in the main hospital.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's connected.
Yeah, it's connected somehow.
Tumpatie nchi atachukua na mwenye hiyo.
Mpatieni sasa weki.
Msaidia mapema afanye mzuri.
Nia.
Mkono hiyo ya Obama. Tupiga makofi.
We have the CT scanner and I have 2 experts here.
Get them into the proper position. Patient can then go up. See through the scan.
Whole structure, what we have here, was done by our team in-house. Everything except the commissioning and the installation of this machine. Everything else, electrical power, the systems, has been done by our in-house team.
Your in-house team?
Yeah. Yeah, actually we don't want anybody away from inability to pay the whole hospital. So when His Excellency was here in 2010, we had accumulated a budget of 32 million. And it has increased from 2010 to now. I don't even want to measure the figure. Because, you know, it's very hard to send a patient at home if they have a problem.
Absolutely.
I'd like you to meet this gentleman. He's Dr. Albright.
Hi.
I think he's the best neurosurgeon in the whole of the world.
Wow.
He's here with us.
That says something about I would like you to remember 3 things. The first is we treat more children with spina bifida than any place in the world. Those are children that are born with abnormal spine. The second thing would be we have the only pediatric neurosurgery department in East Africa. All of East Africa. The only one. And thirdly, we are training neurosurgery residents from Kenyatta. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Welcome.
It's good to be here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
We are thankful.
We are grateful for him and the other doctors because they are changing the lives of our citizens really. Otherwise, just lying homes wasted and very unhappy parents.
We are truly grateful.
Very blessed.
Thank you.
Haya, wapi shangwe? Haya, karibuni sana.
Sit back, relax and enjoy.
Jambo limetokea, jambo la tangu zamani, tutafute mbinu kuwaelimisha, ndio wajitegemee. Ulemavu si jambo limetokea, jambo la tangu zamani, tutafute mbinu kuwaelimisha,
Now, the projects, Your Honorable, you have just seen, or you have officially commissioned, that is the breaking of the ground and officially launching the Bethanykids Children's Center of Kijabe Hospital, the palliative care building, and the family health clinic unit, plus the CT scanner, have been realized because of a lot of efforts of many people. And I'm so grateful that everybody has pulled together to have these departments come into reality. Like I was mentioning to you when I was seated there, at the hospital, our policy is we don't turn away patients. Our policy is an open door, and that does not mean we abuse the system, but we look after everybody who come to us, but then we also realize other challenges. So our operation cost is met by the patient revenue. We are not able to do any capital projects from the patient's revenue. So those projects are either donor funded, or we've worked very closely with the management to try and cut costs, and basically we've been able to realize some of those buildings. May I also mention that we are so grateful because in our endeavor to raise funds, we did open a foundation. We call it Friends of Kijabe Foundation. And I know, Your Honor, you don't remember, but you are among the very first people who actually donated towards that foundation. When we sent a letter to your office, we got 100,000. I know you don't remember, but accept our gratitude for that.
Corruption, the order of the day. Everybody knows about it. The more you try to stop it, the more they'll try to raise it. Who? The corrupt. You try to cry for freedom, they'll treat you as a captive. Vision 2030 is the dream we all believe in. Can never be accomplished if we practice corruption. My CRE teacher taught me it's bad to have tribalism and nepotism, even racism. Moreover, history says we should have nationalism. Love and peace will cost us nothing. Unity is the core thing in violence. We gain nothing. I need everyone to say, I'm gonna go far. We're gonna go far. We're gonna go far if we stop corruption. We wanna have liberation, no discrimination, avoid all corruption and head in good direction. Kenya, together we stand and condemn all corruption.
There has been a very good symbiotic relationship between my ministry and this facility, my good friend, Honorable Deputy Prime Minister. And indeed, the time we were here, there were so many things which this facility did ask, and we have sorted some of the issues, but there are some which are outstanding. But I'm sure as a government and as an assistant minister in this ministry, we are going to mobilize resources and also the source. And it's good you are here, Honorable Deputy Prime Minister. Because the time we were here with His Excellency the President, you were still the finance minister that time. And the issue of ambulance was raised. And we did promise them that we are going to give them. But due to budgetary constraints, we have not been able. But I want to promise you that in this financial year, which is, I'm sure, coming before January, we are going to put that proposal and it's going to be done. With these few remarks, it is now my humble pleasure to welcome the none other than the Honorable Deputy Prime Minister. Thank you. Karibu. Karibu ndugu yangu. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It indeed gives me great pleasure to join you for the official launch of the various hospital projects in this facility. I commend the board and management of Kijabe Hospital for providing the necessary leadership for the facility to continue to excel in provision of healthcare services to Kenyans. The palliative care center being opened today, the CT scanner being commissioned today, will no doubt provide much needed cancer and oncology treatment care to many more Kenyans. The Bethanykids of Kijabe Hospital and the Family Health Project being launched will also go a long way in serving Kenyans and improving their livelihoods. Ladies and gentlemen, the government is fully committed to national development as guided by the Constitution and Vision 2030, with the objective of transforming our country to a middle-income economy of a high quality of life for our citizens. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I wish once again to congratulate the entire AIC Kijabe Hospital and indeed the whole fraternity on the launch of all the projects, and to thank them for their many years of dedicated service to the people of Kenya. With these few remarks, it is indeed my pleasure to declare the Bethanykids of Kijabe Hospital, the Cancer Palliative Care Center, and the Family Health Project officially launched. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The government indeed, as the Honorable Member has said, as per your request, is going to ensure that the police station does have a vehicle, and I think that vehicle will be delivered very soon in order to improve on the security situation as well. We all want the road to start and be ready, but what actually we have agreed is that the road from the main road to here, what will happen immediately over the short period of time is that the potholes will be filled first. So that's what's going to happen. And then the road from here to my Mahio will be made motorable, so that at least it's motorable. The road itself, the recarpeting that you're talking about, will actually start in February of next year, because we have just signed off a loan with the AFD, which is the French Development Agency. And that road, therefore, the recarpeting that you are referring to will actually start once the tenders are over, and then the whole road now will be recarpeted afresh, as we have stated. So that there is no confusion, I want us to be clear what is happening. So that is precisely what is going to happen. Lastly is the request, I think, by the administrator on participating as a friend of Kijabe Hospital, and I think not only will I agree, I have agreed, I will pass the same on to the President, and given the great job that you continue to do, I will make sure that every single friend that I have, I will encourage to become a friend of Kijabe Hospital, so that we'll be able to move on and support one another. And lastly, just to congratulate each and every one of you. This is indeed a unique community that you have here in Kijabe. A very unique community, a community I've known since I was a very young man. We used to come up here to play rugby at RVA when I was in St. Mary's, so I know this community well.
and it's always very, very nice and a nice feeling whenever I come back here. All I can do is just to encourage you and say that whatever we can do to support the good work that you do, the missionary work that you do, not just here, but in all parts of this country and indeed our neighboring countries. May God bless and continue to bless your good work, and we are here to stand by you and to support you in every way. With regard to the funding that you have stated, I wish I was still in the ministry. I'd have made sure it happened. But since I have not been gone for that long, I still have good friends, and I still believe I can make it happen, and we will ensure and do our level best that you get that money so that you can continue doing this great work that you do. With those few remarks, ladies and gentlemen, God bless you all. It's a pleasure to have been with you. Nikaribishieni tena wakati mtakuja kufungua hii nyumba, tuwe pamoja nanyi. Mungu awabariki. Asanteni sana.
Mama